The National Association of State Procurement Officials, or NASPO, is a nonprofit association that works to advance public procurement in state government through leadership, excellence, and integrity. NASPO's members are the directors of the central procurement offices in the U.S. states, District of Columbia, and the U.S. territories. And what we do is we help our members achieve success as public procurement leaders by sharing best practices, education, professional development, research, and innovative procurement practices. NASPO was formally established January 29, 1947. The idea came from a group of state procurement professionals who met in Chicago to discuss how to distribute surplus goods following the war. From that meeting, George Cronin from Massachusetts came up with the idea to form a more formalized organization to support those procurement professionals and look at ways that they could work together to solve common procurement problems. The first NASPO meeting was held 2 days later, and George Cronin was elected our first president.
At a NASPO meeting, the directors of purchasing of several Western states got together and started talking about cooperative purchasing, and wasn't it possible maybe to join together to provide better value for the taxpayers in their states. And so that original organization in, I think, 1992 was originally called WSCA, or the Western States Contracting Alliance, but it's always been a subset of NASPO.
NASPO ValuePoint is the wholly owned subsidiary of NASPO. Both NASPO and NASPO ValuePoint serve state procurement officials, but in different ways. NASPO is the association focused on the profession itself.
ValuePoint is the cooperative purchasing arm. It focuses on bringing together and facilitating states working together to develop world-class contracts that are going to provide the best value for all of those entities.
NASPO's vision is advancing public procurement through leadership, excellence, and integrity.
Everything that we do is to support states and the local governments that those states in turn support. We recognize the sovereignty of each state. If they have the option, the opportunity to participate or not participate, or to help the ValuePoint contracts to be tailored to their state's needs. All of the ValuePoint contracts are conducted in a fair and open and transparent manner, maximizing competition for the benefit of the states.
NASPO is laser focused on the profession of procurement in state government. We're a member-driven organization, so everything we do is about creating value for NASPO members. NASPO ValuePoint complements that by creating cooperative contracts that create savings, efficiency, and streamlined procurement practices. We both are in the business of making state government more efficient.
NASPO ValuePoint's vision, in reality, is the gold standard of public cooperative contracting and embraces a mission statement that recognizes that as states work together, they can provide the best value contracts.
I think there's nothing more important than getting engaged in your professional association, NASPO. But what we find is those that get the most value out of their participation are also engaged in their NASPO ValuePoint cooperative, serving as a lead state, on a sourcing team, whatever they can do to become more engaged and more aware of the NASPO ValuePoint process.
It's been my observation that as people participate both in NASPO and in NASPO ValuePoint, by doing that, it not only elevates the individual as a professional, but it also elevates their state and all of those entities within their state as being able to take advantage of the most important tools that a professional can have. NASPO ValuePoint is your cooperative. I encourage you to become fully involved in the cooperative and participate.
NASPO and NASPO ValuePoint have a shared goal of productivity, efficiency, and professionalism in state government procurement. That creates a synergy that you won't find elsewhere.